Hello and welcome to the Patcast. In this episode we're going to review the years 2011 and 2012 because it has been about 23 months since the last episode. So when we last left, I had just started this job at the Verizon Fios NOC in Ashburn, Virginia. Was living in Waldorf, actually just separating. So I had moved out, but we were getting a new au pair. So a lot of stuff was happening at the same time. I was working 11 p.m. to 7 a.m. It was a very long commute each way, and so we were getting a new au pair. This one was from the Czech Republic, and she lasted 4 days before Justin and Haley completely demolished her. So I had to temporarily move back home, pending the assignment and arrival of a new au pair. And so, that sucked. I was getting a minimum amount of sleep and an even less amount of empathy. And but we found a new au pair. She was from the Netherlands, I believe. And she lasted 8 days before she realized that she did not like me or my sense of humor. So we were completely effed. So we switched agencies. We found a new au pair in May. Late May, we found a new au pair. At about the same time, I got tired of I got tired of working mids, and so and spending all that money on gas. I got tired of working mids, and I got tired of the long commute. So I took a buyout from Verizon and I started at Comcast, and it was very convenient. The job was only about a mile from where I'm staying, and so that looked good. I mean, it fit. The severance package that Verizon gave me was nice, and that was pretty much everything flowed smoothly. The au pair was working out. I did come down with pneumonia in the late summer, and because I'm a smoker, my doctor misdiagnosed it. And it wasn't until 3 months later, when I got a second opinion, that they actually diagnosed me with pneumonia. So I really just wanted to, say F you to my doctor, and I did change primary care physicians. So that was 2011. After the au pair got situated, we separated again, and that was at 2012. 2011, I had a girlfriend for a period of time. She had boyfriends, so it was working out. 2012, started interestingly. The au pair and I had something of a mutual attraction, and so in the early part of 2012, I was like, fuck it, and we acted on it. And so that was nice. I started back up in school in the summer. Went to visit her in Mexico a couple of times. I did not, I wanted to let Lisa know after her contract was up, we got a new au pair. After her contract was up, I wanted to visit her in Mexico. I let Lisa know. She was not too happy about that. Burnt my uniform, burned all, destroyed and burned all kinds of property that I still had over at the house. But whatever. But, the relationship was going nice. Except for when her mom found out, and so that was pretty much nipped in the bud within a couple of months of her going back to Mexico. So nothing is so overprotective as a Mexican mother. So that's pretty much been it. I didn't like the way the relationship ended, but continuing on with school, continuing on with work. In the fall, I started having problems with work. I didn't really fit in the culture at Comcast. Comcast is a great company, but there are just a couple of people in the hierarchy that just didn't see eye to eye with them. As it turns out, in retrospect, after all of this happened, I was told that I was the 16th supervisor over there since 1999. And, you know, some of them lasted less than a year. Some of them lasted maybe a little bit more than a year. Some of them quit, some of them were fired. And I was actually let go in November, right after my kid's birthday. So I've been humping, I've been looking for work. You know, Comcast is a great company. The little part that I was in, I guess, was like working for George Steinbrenner. I wish everyone in the company, except for 3 people, the most success in the world. And I'm just trying to pick up and move on. The economy is picking up, but it's not picking up that fast as far as I can see. So, you know, when the Patcast resumes, we will talk about, you know, looking for a job in today's economy and stuff like that. So let's see what other changes. A year ago, I did not own a single Apple product. Now I have, I started with an iPod, then I got an iPad, and I got an iPhone. The new theme music is something that I actually composed on the iPad. It's something called GarageBand. So, you know, that was fun. I wanted to come up with a new theme anyway because I didn't want to plagiarize the opening to the Cars Summer, you know, indefinitely. You know, that's about it. You know, questions, comments, patcast@rocketmail.com. Happy New Year, and I'll see you on the other side.